I can't remember the file extension, but it was a proprietary NASA format, not one of the common image formats. So I just double-clicked one of the files, and the associated imaging software launched, and I waited, and then I waited, and then sort of line by line, very slow, very jerky, the image started appearing on the screen, but it was painfully slow. So I shut down the imaging software. I turned the color down to 4 bits, possibly 2 bits, so you get a lot less color. Turn the resolution down to, I think, 640 by 480 in order to get a look at this image as quickly as possible, low color, low resolution, and then download it, then close the connection. So I thought I had plenty of time. I thought I was going to watch this, then transfer it across. I launched the image again, and it was still painfully slow, but it was a few times faster than it was the first time round. And the top section of the image just seemed to be like a muddy sort of black and grey. But then the hemisphere of a planet started to appear, and I began to see like cloud formations. I don't remember seeing any recognizable terrain or any terrain at all. I just assumed it was Earth because it was white clouds, and the muddy darkness was obviously the space of Earth. And then the craft began to appear. First thing I saw was the top of a dome, because although it was classic cigar shaped, it had these sort of geodesic golf ball, like radar domes above and below, and no features in the craft at all, no insignia, no rivets, no seams, no sign of your standard man-made manufacturing at all. Very smooth one-piece object. Then I jumped to my seat because the mouse started to move, on its own. It obviously wasn't moving on its own. Someone who was physically at the machine had seen what I was doing, and they moved the mouse pointer over to the network icon in the system tray, right-clicked it, and chose disconnect. I couldn't believe it. As I was watching, I hadn't even seen the whole image yet, and I'd been disconnected. So that was my eureka moment, but I also lost connection at the same time. But I had seen it. I found exactly what Donna Hare had said would be there, exactly where she said it would be, a sanitizing lab in Building 8 of Johnson Space Center that processed the imagery. And the first image I looked at featured some kind of exotic craft. So it was confirmation in my eyes. It was confirmation of Donna Hare's amazing story. I also found another piece of evidence. I think it was on a Navy network. I can't quite remember. It supports the secret space fleet theory. It was an Excel spreadsheet entitled Non-Terrestrial Officers. I don't know if that was the file name or just the title once you were in the spreadsheet. It had names, ranks, ship names, list of materiel, spelled an E at the end, materiel, meaning military materials, chemicals, like exotic sounding chemicals that were under ship-to-ship transfers and fleet-to-fleet transfers. So, quite an exotic document. It was almost like you found the admin office of the secret space program. Non-terrestrial officers. That I googled the phrase at the time; it was nowhere to be found. And now, if you Google it, it's just in connection with my story. That's still in my hard drive in Washington, and the office of the ONI, the Office of Naval Intelligence. I don't think I'll see that drive again.